Hi, I'm Kira. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to me picking my October TBR. I haven't done an August or September wrap-up. I'm not going to. Honestly, because I just don't feel like it. August was not a great reading month for me. I'm going to do a whole big end of the year wrap-up of every single book I read, and I think I'm going to do tier ranking all the books I read this year, so I'm going to save August and September books. Be surprised for that. My TBR has grown a lot since the last time I did this. I think I posted one because I did a July one and I think I posted that one, and I did an August TBR jar, but then I never posted it. So we're doing it again, and the TBR has grown significantly. We have the TBR cart, and then I have all of these stacks. I have 4 different stacks, all different genres. So I have a fantasy one, and it's so tall because I have full series. I have 2 full series and they're long series. Romance, dystopian, and mystery, thriller. I think what I'm going to do is I have a lot of books that I want to read this month, or I want to do my best to try to get to this month. I also have a couple reading vlogs I want to try to do. One I know I'll do for sure, and another one might push it back to next month. And then there's also a bunch of new releases this month that I want to read. I think there's at least 3. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 5 prompts out of the jar. I'm going to try to get the books I know I want to read to fit into these prompts. And then after I pick 5, I'll just share the rest that I'm wanting to read and the new releases that I want to read. First pick, 5-word title. Let me look at the books that I'm considering that I know I want to read and see if any fit. This cart has gotten so heavy I can barely turn it. All the ones back here are ones that I don't really want to read right now. Everything is either 4 words or 6 or 7 that I want to read. Literally everything's 4 words. I'm not going to be hard on myself, so if there's a prompt that fits nothing that I'm even slightly excited to read at the moment, or it fits the prompt, I'm going to draw again and I'm leaving it out. So I'm going to redraw for number 1. Okay, this one I can't use. It says remove a book from the current TBR that I've picked and pick a new prompt. I don't have anything picked right now, so I can't do that. This is going great for me. Books to grab picks between 2. I can do that. I'm gonna do a book that will fit into one of the reading vlogs I want to do. The reading vlog that I for sure want to at least attempt to actually do this month is reading thrillers for a week, only thrillers for a week. So I'm gonna put 2 thrillers by the same author up on a poll on my Instagram. I'm picking 2 books by Freida McFadden. July I read The Housemaid, and August I read The Housemaid's Secret, and I really liked both of them. So I have The Inmate. I think this is another one that I've seen people talk about a lot by her. And then I also have The Coworker, which is her newest release. I just picked it up at Barnes a couple weeks ago. If I'm being honest, I hope this one gets chosen, but I feel like more people have read this one and know about it and will choose this one. Put this on my story. So I'm going to set these aside as the first option and pick a new one. You in the title. Do I even have anything? I'm going to go ahead and just say that I don't have anything. I mean, I have Yours Truly that has you in it. I do want to read that. Although I really don't think I have one. I do want to read Yours Truly, but I don't know if I want to read it this month with everything else. So I'm going to say skipping that and doing another one. Read a hardcover. Actually, that might be good. There's a couple thrillers. I have a lot of thriller hardcovers. Oh, yes, I want to do this one. Perfect. Another one that will probably be in the thriller video is The Last Word by Taylor Adams. This is, in fact, a hardcover. I've heard raving reviews about this lately, so I want to know what the hype's about. I think this is about a reviewer who leaves a bad review and the author, is out to get them now. Heard good things, so I'm excited to read this. Okay, prompt 3 has purple on the cover. I think I can do that. Ooh, that's a very small amount of purple, but there is purple on that one. Or I could do this. I don't know if I would get to this, but one I was thinking about was reading The Nightmare for Christmas, adapted by Megan Shepherd. It's very purple, but I don't think I'm going to. I possibly will say All In, which is the 3rd book of the Natural series, because purple on the title, but also I do want to read Assistant to the Villain. I don't want to read this series too quickly, so I think I'm gonna wait a bit till maybe next month to read the next one. And I'm going to choose Assistant to the Villain because this whole cover is purple. Again, I've heard a lot of hype about this recently. Do I know what this is about? No. I think it's a fantasy romance. I guess I'll see. Number 4, a recent purchase, which is great because I just purchased this a couple days ago. This is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. I, again, don't know what it's about, but I know people love it. And I just felt like it's appropriate time to read a story about witches in October. I don't know if this is like full-on rom-com romance, what have you, or if it's like women's fiction with subplot of romance, but I guess I'll find out. And the final prompt, pink on the cover. I have a very obvious option for something I want to read. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This was out at Barnes a couple days ago when I went, so I picked it up. But I don't know if I want to pick it for this prompt for October because I think I might actually start it tonight. But I'm also reading 2 other books that I want to try to get done before September, so I don't know if I want to start another one. I don't think I should, so I think I will use this for the pink on the cover prompt. So this is Wildfire, the second book in, is it called Maple Hills Interconnected series? Second book, so the first book is Icebreaker. This next one, Wildfire, follows a different couple. This one is Russ, which is one of, named Nathan's teammates. They're like camp counselors, I think, for summer camp. This is probably the first book I'll read once I finish the other 2 I'm in the middle of, but I don't think it'll be until October. So I will put it on the list. Now I'm gonna just say some other books that are on my radar for this month. New releases, the one I'm most excited for is Hopeless by Elsie Silver, the 5th book in the Chestnut Spring series. Beau's book, that comes out the 13th, I believe. Yes, Hopeless on the 13th. And then on the 10th, Caught Up by Liz Tomford comes out. That's the 3rd book in the Windy City series about Kai, and it's a baseball romance. I'm excited for that one because we saw Kai, I'm pretty sure his name's Kai, yell at me if it's not. We saw him a bit in The Right Move, so I'm excited to get to see more of him because I think it's single parent. Yes, I believe so. And then new Julia Olivia book, Off the Hook, which is a Peter Pan retelling, comes out the 26th of October. But I signed up for the ARC, and fingers crossed that I get it. I've been an ARC reader for 3 other of her books, but that was when she was like handing out the ARCs, and now she's teamed up with a PR company that is dealing her ARCs out. So I'm hoping I get it. Because it's just so fun to read a book beforehand and then get to like promote it the day of and say how good it is. Other books on my radar. Like I said, I wanted to do the thriller video. I don't exactly know all of the books I want to read or how many I want to read. So I have those 2 that I picked out from the prompts. And then I have one book I'm going to order, Murder in the Family. I don't remember who it's by, but I'll put it on the screen. From my understanding, it's a book where you're reading like newspapers and articles and evidence and stuff, and you're trying to figure out the case before the characters do. I don't know if it's a thriller or just mystery. I'm gonna do mystery thriller for a week, so I'm gonna do that. Like I don't know exactly how many books I'm gonna read for that video, so I think I'm gonna say those 3 that I've spoken about in this video will be in that video, and then if I want to read a 4th one, I'll just figure it out on the go. And then I'm currently buddy reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder with My Bestie. It's a reread for me and her first time reading it, and we're almost done with it. We've been reading it all of September. October we're gonna do Good Girl Bad Blood. I don't know if we'll get to As Good as Dead this month, but I know we'll probably at least get through this one by the end of the month. So again, this is a reread for me. The first time I read these books, I didn't annotate them, but this time around I'm fully annotating it and it's so fun. For some reason, I've been thinking about reading the next Zodiac Academy book. This is the 2nd one. I don't know, it's just in my mind. It's like, I would really love to read Zodiac Academy 2 right now. I don't know where it came from, but the last couple weeks I've just been thinking about it. But also, when I pick it up, it's just like, it's over 500 pages. Girl, do you really want to do that right now? And then I also ordered the 3rd book in case I did read the 2nd one and want to continue, and that's even more of a brick than the 2nd one. So I don't know if I want to do that this month, but it is on my mind. Some other thrillers that are on my mind for this month are Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney, The Guest List by Lucy Foley, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. Is that a thriller or is it just like dark academia? Maybe a mystery. For the other reading vlog I was talking about that I might do or I might end up pushing it back is finishing or continuing series I'm in the middle of. So I have 3 books picked out for that in my mind. I'm not going to say it, so it can be kind of a surprise, but I genuinely think I might push it to November. We'll see though. There's just so much I want to read right now. Like, I just picked up Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and I know this is like an old OG BookTube book, I feel like. Like, when I was watching BookTube in like 2015 or whatever, I saw this everywhere with like the old people covers with like the faces on the whole cover. But I just picked it up because it sounds interesting and I want to read it. Okay, I'm going to let my poll sit for these two books, like a full 24 hours. And then I'll take a screenshot, and when I'm editing this, I'll put the poll here and I will let you know which book ended up winning. But I'll do a little recap of the 5 I picked for my prompts. So the first one was Bookstagram picks between 2. So I did The Coworker and The Inmate. This is the one that won the poll. For Read a Hardcover, I did The Last Word by Taylor Adams, another thriller. For Has Purple on the Cover, I chose Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. Fantasy romance, possibly. I don't really know. For a recent purchase, I picked A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Again, not totally sure what it is. Rom-com romance women's fiction. I'll find out soon. And for Pink on the Cover, I chose Wildfire by Hannah Grace, which I'm very, very excited about. I hope you enjoyed this little TBR jar video, and I will see you soon. I'm not saying hopefully, because I will see you soon. I will be posting soon. Cut it off at that. No, hopefully. I will be. So, see you soon.